So we have the BWELL 1190RX. American flag.
Right behind this gentleman right here, this young man right here. And that'll be its back, alright? That way if we get separated at all...
I know my way back.
Yeah, we have a few people that know how to get back.
I know lots of people get back. I wish I could go with you.
Yep. I can already feel the torque in first gear. Holy cow. So this is pretty much a full-out track bike. Sounds it's got a mean personality. You got the Wisconsin license plates, because these are manufactured in Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah, when you when you ride this, you can definitely tell you're on a race bike. A lot of vibrations, just like Hush Puppy Addict with his 1125 BWELL. I'm sure his vibrates just as much as this. You're gonna need a good set of bar ends if you want to get rid of it. Still in first gear. Gonna be for a while. 11.5k RPM red line. I do like the sound of the Ducati a lot better though, the L twin compared to this, but we still haven't revved this out yet, so we still have to hear it. Just barely opening the throttle, you get so much torque. It's a monster. And you can't really stay at low speeds. Yeah, so you can't really keep it at low speeds without holding in the clutch, because such a big engine. Can't wait till we go on the highway. Let's try second gear now. Oh man, the brakes are amazing too. The seating position really isn't that bad. You're kind of really upright, to be honest. The handlebars they're a lot closer to you, and you're really just putting your arms down. You're not really reaching forward that much compared to a lot of other super sports. Here's some twisty. Whoa! Yeah, so the tank on this is not actually, it's not a tank. 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 It's not Basically, the tank is actually an air box, and the gas tank is actually incorporated into the frame. For those of you car guys, just like a Koenigsegg, a lot of their cars have the fuel tank actually built into the frame, if I'm not mistaken, which is actually a great design. The guy was explaining there that it keeps the weight lower to the ground, and you got a lot, you have a lot less weight actually. You have a lot less weight on the top of the bike, which makes it easier to turn in, and most of your weight's either the middle or the bottom of the bike, which is better overall for handling and stuff. The wheels, if you look at the wheels, they're actually like super skinny. Like the actual spokes of the wheels, where the design is, I'd say, or I guess you could say, they're actually like super skinny, and the wheels are so super light. On the brakes, the front has an 8-piston caliper with a huge rotor. It's only one rotor, but it's so huge. It takes up the whole wheel, like the whole rim. And it's got a lot of amazing technology in it. The way he was explaining, all the service they do to it, the way they can just, take off the airbox up here and pretty much have the whole top of the bike there open, the engine and whatnot. It's really cool. I'm not really good at explaining it, but a lot of thinking went into this bike, a lot of engineering, research and development. That all went to this bike, and I gotta say, just the features alone, when he was explaining it, I was like, wow, I've never heard anything like this before. Just quite amazing. Let's see if I'm still recording. Yep, alright. I charged my battery for like 45 minutes, so I don't know how long I have on this. I don't know if I can make it to review the 1190SX as well. So in front of me we have three 1190SXs, and the yellow one is the RX, the one I'm riding, and behind me we have another two SXs. The shifter's so far in, like you really gotta put your foot next to the bike to reach the shifter. This bike is definitely nice. I wouldn't I would say I wouldn't commute to work with this. I'd keep my Ninja 300 for that. This would definitely be a weekend warrior. I wouldn't want to put a lot of miles on this either. I'd like to enjoy it on the weekend out, not just for, I wouldn't use this for commuting because that's a waste. Holy cow, I squeezed the front brake. Felt like I was doing a stoppie. I mean, so far so good. I mean, I love it. I don't like many bikes that I ride, and I've ridden a ton. I've ridden like 15 bikes so far, so this is one of the very few that I like. That was half throttle, half throttle. I didn't want to go full throttle because this thing is gonna wheelie because the front wheel is so light. And I've got the one of the people there behind me, one of the EBR representatives, so I don't want to miss out on my test ride. All right, here we go. Second gear from a low speed. It's very twitchy. Felt like feels like I'm on a roller coaster and it's about to push me off the bike. Like, it's so much torque. Holy cow! The Busa didn't even feel like that. Whoa, man! Oh, here we go again. Man. It's like a roller coaster. That's how I can explain it. Oh, dude. And once you have some open space, it's like you're going downhill on a roller coaster. It's like, whoa. It's like it's pushing you back with so much G-force. Oh man, I've never felt such speed before in my life. The Busa, I think this and the Busa are pretty much neck and neck as far as acceleration. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I didn't full throttle either of them, so that's only about three-quarter throttle. Oh, we're stuck behind the car. Man, if I could afford this, I'd buy it right now, dude. The amount of technology is outstanding. It's got the, they said they pretty much built the race bikes and then these have everything on the race bikes. They didn't take anything off, pretty much. So it's got the front air ducts for the brake on the front wheel, right on there. It's got two cooling fan on the right on the side of the bike. It exhausts air from the radiators, so it's another thing to keep it cool. So far, I don't feel any heat at all from this bike, and that's the biggest complaint I had when I rode the S1000RR. That thing was so hot, so hot. I felt like it was about to burn my legs. If I wasn't wearing my leather gear, if I was wearing jeans like now, it would have burned my legs. That's how hot it felt. And man, this is just perfect, dude. And the 899 as well, the Ducati. The seat was very hot. The sides of the bike, you know, where the engine was, it was, you know, there was some warmth coming from there, but not as much as the S1000. But this, man, this is beautiful. It's perfect. It really is perfect, other than the shift lever. I mean, I guess I could get used to that. It's probably a race thing where they have it so close to the bike and it's so short. Like, you could only fit like 2 toes on the shift lever. So, and that intake noise, you can hear it. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. I do like the overall exhaust sound on the Ducatis, but I could live with this definitely. And these are so rare too. I bet you'd never meet somebody else in your life that owned an 1190RX. You'd be very rare unless you traveled cross country and met. If you met other motovloggers, you'd probably on a rare occasion might meet another person with the EBR 1190RX. Alright, we're going back on the highway now. Here we go. Oh man, whoa. I actually have to tuck in because I feel like it's gonna push me on the. I feel like it's gonna push me off the bike if I don't tuck in.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you. It was fun.
Thank you.
Did you get some good film?
Yeah, I did.
Did the ambulance scare you?
I didn't hear it at first.
No one did. It scared the shit out of me. I thought the lady was waving for us to move over
Oh.
and let us pass. And how?